Hello, and welcome to ECOChamber, a way to connect, contribute, and cultivate more community gardens. Now, the problems are desertification is turning our soil into sand, and unethical agricultural practices are depleting our soil. This is a direct connection to people feeling more disconnected to the food they eat and the land they live on. And if you are what you eat, then food seems to be pretty far away and you may be nothing, because in 25 years, we may see only half the produce in shelves, with a 50% reduction of crop yields estimated to fall and a sharp increase in the price of food. This can be a real threat for all of us. So what if global food chains collapsed entirely? How would your community support each other to survive? Plants are life, and what are we doing to protect them? So ECOChamber helps this by helping communities, providing platform for cultivating local land, circulating contributions, and providing fresh local produce and regenerative resources. ECO stands for Environmentally Conscious Organization, and a chamber is a piece of land designated to cultivate, circulate these environmentally conscious contributions on our platform. Think of it as a echo chamber, but instead of it being an enclosed Facebook space where everybody just amplifies their small-mindedness, it is a physical space of land that amplifies the native species of plants and defends it from any invasive species. This network of gardens serves to nourish its members and maximize the use of the community land. How we work is really easy. You find a spot, you create a chamber from that area, we contribute what you can, and you see the regeneration with the community members. Then you get your fresh food and everybody feels satisfied that we're actually making a difference. In terms of what we do, this is a quick storyboard walking through the process of a prospective member finding our marketing in the mail, joining our app, seeing the regenerative resources, inviting neighbors and members to join, seeing the cultivation happen in real time, growing that community connection, visiting other local chambers within their vicinity, and then, of course, exchanging their contributions for that produce and other regenerative resources, feeling that amplified sense of safety and vitality. So members get that local support, fresh produce, and regenerative resources. In terms of a prototype, we have our app, which is currently being developed by myself. We have the onboarding process, which you see on the screens to the left. And we also have our create a chamber flow, where if you are a landowner and you want to list your own land as a chamber, you can do so here, where we go through a process, the application process to finish the final details. And then, of course, you'll be able to have access to all of the resources that we offer on our platform. In terms of our revenue structure, most of our profits are coming from our membership subscription, as well as our CSA, which stands for Community Supported Agriculture subscription, which means members get weekly produce reserved for them for the season of produce growing in that local area. Of course, we also have less than 20% of our revenue coming from direct produce purchases, and all of this is converted into coin investments. I'm not really going to get into that and confuse you about the process. Most of the costs are coming from developing this platform, and of course the resources that we share with our chamber members in order to maintain that chamber. And lastly, marketing. In terms of projections, we are working at a red right now just to build this up. We are working on our 4th chamber location to have set for this summer, and we are getting close to that membership. By 2024, we once validated we want to move to all of New York State and start working with more organic farms. And by 2026, we're looking to establish a headquarters where we can settle in either New Vermont or New Jersey to start developing a regenerative greenhouse and earthship platforms for the community. of course, moving forwards, right now I'm working at a loss to develop this MVP platform, and we're prototyping some of the more crypto aspects of this. In terms of community involvement, we are partnering with Farmingdale State College's partners Island Harvest to help regenerate the community garden, Giving Garden, on my campus. Currently, when we look at stats, these are the 25 members that have joined ECOChamber and contributed their data for me to show that they really value connections within their community, as well as regenerative resources, and lastly, fresh produce to buy. For that reason, we're doing a more grassroots approach to marketing. We're doing word of mouth, direct mail, on-site onboarding, and social media. We plan on doing a direct mail and digital media marketing campaign to drive traffic to our site, where we'll sponsor regenerative workshops and onboard more members. I am the founder of ECOChamber, and as an environmental steward and Web3 enthusiast, I'm so thankful with all of the support I've gotten to get this far, especially in the field of regenerative finance, permaculture, crypto development, AI, and of course, just everyone in Farmingdale. In terms of awards and recognitions, I have pitched this idea before and will plan to continue to do so. So runner-up for Long Island 2020 Business Fest and a top 2% builder chosen in San Francisco for an incubator. Thank you so much. Would you join this organization? Please feel free to reach out with any questions. Check out our website, and I appreciate you for spending some time to learn more about ECOChamber.